Today's a freaking day. Today is the day I start training for the New York City full marathon happening November 5th. This is crazy. I did it. I'm officially a New York City Marathon qualifier for 2023. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I've ran now 5 half marathons and I've never done a full. I know I can do it. So that's exciting. I'm gonna be documenting this process over the next few months. It's like sinking in. This is my first training run. If you're new here, hello, my name is Chelsea. I am always eating bananas. I'm also a 30-something living alone in New York City. Perhaps a little too comfortable living alone. I just pulled these out of the box. You know, it's always risky buying clothes on Amazon. I don't fully endorse these yet, but I have this now in 4 different colors. I have these now in 3 different colors. I don't really like to run in shorts, but I just like want the shorts not to ride up like this when you're running, you know? I'd get chafing. But yeah, so I'll let you know how they work over time. So my channel is geared towards my very ordinary life living in Uptown Manhattan, but if you didn't know already, I'm going to be moving in the fall. So that's gonna be fun to do while training and working a full-time job. Nothing about this outfit matches, but whatever. This video, however, is solely focused on my very first week of training. So if any of this sounds like something you might be interested in watching or continue watching, then I do invite you to stick around. Where's my hat? I feel naked running without a hat. I have this blue hat. Okay. This makes my ears come out a little bit. I'm following a training plan from a program offered by New York road runners called Run Coach. I paid $100 for it and I got a virtual coach setting my training plan, and it's actually pretty cool because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I actually trust my coach so much she could tell me to cartwheel across a highway and I'd do it. Not really though, because I can't really cartwheel. Anyway, so far it's got me running 4 times a week and cross training twice a week, which for me will be Pilates because I can do it from home, but I think I'll be moving to 5 days running in a couple weeks. Okay, so the coach has outlined me 3 miles today with different things to do, each half a mile. I think a challenge for me is going to be going slow enough. Not that I'm a fast runner at all, but I think the challenge here is just gonna not be pushing myself too much and let the easy runs really be the easy runs. Let's do this. I've been intuitively guessing my pace because I don't have a workout watch yet. It comes to the wheel tomorrow. But some of these like stretches are at a certain pace and I just don't know what I'm at because it only gives me a reading every half a mile, which is how long these splits are. So far so good, except for the freaking shorts. Never again. Okay, that was good. It was hard without a running watch, and I'm excited to get that in the mail. The banana peel is still here. Oh my god. I have to get some protein in right now. I'm gonna drink this, stretch, shower, and I'll see you back here for dinner.
I got floaters in my eyeball, coasters by the shot glass, smoking let my mind fall. Plenty roaches, no ash, stepping on the critters, jitters going through my spine. Should be used to a state of a poor man's mind. It's just PB no J, Kool-Aid no sugar, boiling the bath, water for warm showers in winter. Work cooking, she clean. Mama was a magician, she switched it and turned the tub to a washing machine, air drying and clothes, hanging up with my woes. Enemies was befriending me, laughing about all my lows, but it's on.
We gotta add all of this salmon. It looks like cat food.
It's the time to bring the real back. Feel that vibe in the air, fingers are snapping. I am a sinner, said the saint to the pastor. Baptized by the west side, it's the age of the trapper. You're old enough to enter, age ain't a factor. I'm learning very quickly that in order to train for a marathon, you have to have a really strong why or reason why you're doing the race at all. I mean, there's an obvious reason that I just want to prove to myself that I can do it, and that is a strong why alone. However, there has been a massive driving factor to getting through training and all my runs in the past that you probably don't know about, and that is my dad.
In 2007, my dad was diagnosed with glioblastoma, which is a malignant tumor that affects the brain and the spine. This brain cancer is really rare and there is no survival rate because there is no cure for it. There's only treatments that you can do to buy more time. 2 months after my dad was diagnosed, he passed away. So all of my races have always been dedicated to him. But losing him as a teenager was really difficult. I learned years later that that moment really lit a fire in me. I made a pact with myself to live my life as fully as possible, just because he didn't have a full life and he couldn't. And I know you're probably like, Chelsea, why are you sharing all of this? In 2023 alone, it's expected that 14,490 Americans are to be diagnosed with glioblastoma. And all of this got me thinking, so I reached out to the American Brain Tumor Association's New York Marathon team and asked them if I could fundraise on their behalf. And they said yes. And side note, I completed the 9+1 for marathon entry. Fundraising for charities is another way, but since I was already qualified, they were just like, yeah, let's do it. Anyone can do it. The American Brain Tumor Association is the nation's oldest nonprofit organization dedicated to brain tumor education, support, and research. The ABTA's mission is to advance the understanding and treatment of brain tumors with the goals of improving, extending, and ultimately saving the lives of those impacted by brain tumor diagnosis, changing the lives of their caregivers as well. They do this through interactions and engagements with brain tumor patients and their families, collaborations and allied groups and organizations, and the funding of brain tumor research. While there is no fundraising requirement for me, I am setting a lofty goal of $3,000 US to raise for ABTA before the big race day on November 5th. A heads up, there is a payment processing fee that the organization covers, but there is an option that you can cover it yourself if you want every single dollar that you donate to go straight towards giving families more moments together and eventually finding a cure. I do understand that this is a really difficult financial time for a lot of people, so there really is no pressure to donate. I'm serious, there's genuinely no pressure, but if you do feel so inclined, every single dollar makes a huge difference. And even just sharing my fundraising page with one friend of yours just to spread awareness goes such a long way, and it would really mean the world to me. ABTA is a fantastic organization doing fantastic things. If you want to know more about them, I've left a bunch of links in my description box. So throughout my training, I will be posting fundraising updates to my Instagram stories most likely, as well as my YouTube community tab, so keep eyes out there, as well as all of my upcoming vlogs. I mean, look, they sent me this shirt too. Isn't this cool? Thank you for listening, my friends. Let's go make a difference, yeah? Okay, back to the video. I have some things I got from Amazon. This one was expensive, it was like $30. I know. It has a pouch thing that opens up with a zipper. I got these Nun Daily Hydration Soothing Magnesium for Tired Muscles. I haven't tried these yet. Nothing in this video is sponsored. I bought all this When I go on a run, any run longer than 3 miles, my legs they're very achy and restless and I cannot sleep because of it. I went down a rabbit hole on Reddit looking for the right magnesium for runners and for rest, because it also can make you sleep. It can also make you yourself. And it also has electrolytes. So I'm gonna try this on the days that I run and see if it helps me sleep at night. And the last thing is really exciting. I've never had a running watch before. Gosh, running watches are so expensive and I wanted to find the cheapest one with the most basic features. So I went on Amazon, another rabbit hole. Garmin is a really popular brand. This one is the Garmin 45 and it was $113. It's a lot of money, but I need this. So I'm gonna charge this baby up and use it tomorrow because today is Pilates day. Ooh, it's so pretty, look at this.
Reach your shoulders up towards your ears, and then I want you to exhale, roll them down your back. Say to anchor.
I'm not gonna lie, talking about my dad on here makes me feel nervous and like I'm oversharing and super exposed. I know I'm not the only one who has experienced this type of loss, but I'm curious for any of you willing to share. If you have also lost someone close, how has it changed the way you view the world and life in general? Doesn't it really just wake you up that this time we have here together is so short? And are there things that you may be wanting to do that you have been putting off? I know some days I'm just not gonna feel like lacing up my shoes, but I can guarantee that there is someone out out there wishing they could take my place in this race. Thus, my motto of my training has evolved to be no excuses. I've sort of developed this now or never mentality about this race just because I am getting older and my knees might not hold up long enough to let me do more of these. It took me a whole 6 months last year to be able to qualify to run this year, so nothing is going to stop me now. It doesn't mean that I'm going to love every second, but nothing at this point can make me quit voluntarily, especially not now that we are fundraising for the American Brain Tumor Association.
9, keep that elbow lifted in alignment with your shoulder. 8, and really squeeze that glute.
My legs are toast. I just sat and scrolled on my phone for 10 minutes after I finished that because I just don't want to get up and stand in the shower. It's only day 2. Day 3. Oh, ow. Did you hear that? Anyways, I'm really sad because today is a 2-mile run, a pretty slow 2-mile run, and I can't do it outside because the smoke from the wildfires. Air quality index is 132. It's a lot more than I'm comfortable being outside, heavy breathing and deep breathing, so I gotta go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym since February, I think, actually. I just always feel so judged when I go back to the gym after a long time. You know, after a really long time like this, maybe all the staff is new, so. But if you work at a gym, please tell me if when you scan into the gym, if it shows the last time you were there. I really hope not. I'm gonna turn on some jams. I gotta get pumped because I'm tired.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour. Got demons say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. On God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on TV, that's on mamas. Niggas don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging all that face. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature, that's like every other week. Talk behind my back, I kick my feet up.
I was just about to say how right now I feel more awake than I felt all day, and the fact that I just had a giant yawn says a lot about my day. Anyways, I get to look forward to the last day of eating this. I just tell you, I feel like I'm turning a new leaf. I haven't taken an Uber in almost 2 weeks, and I haven't ordered takeout in about 2 weeks too. This just looks less than desirable. Does it still smell good? It's the salmon that does it for me. Like when there's fish and reheating something with fish in it, it just does not look great. It smells better than it looks, and it tastes better than it smells. I'm gonna eat it though. Yay, I'd rather have a pizza. Pre-run meal. The glamorous life of oatmeal. Today is my first long run, and it's supposed to be 3 to 4 miles today. And I'm gonna shoot for 4. Complex carbs, baby! The smoke has cleared though, which is great. It's still super sad though. And basically until the wildfires get contained, it's just gonna be happening like this. It's just a little bit of smoke here, and I can always go easily run in the gym, but I can't imagine actually being in Canada where this is happening. If you or your family is affected by it, my heart goes out to you. It's absolutely horrible. I get to put my Garmin watch to work today to see if it works. I can feel like my legs starting to get more beefy. Like my legs are turning into beef sticks. Like, okay, Oatmeal consumed. I'll be honest, I thrive living an overwhelming and chaotic life. Deep down, I love it when I bite off more than I can chew. Changing up my routine like this has surprisingly not been a burden because it's making my time more intentional and I can feel it change my thought patterns already in a positive way instead of sometimes being stuck in negative thought loops that are hard to get out of. I feel like my body and my mind really need this. When I'm truly alone with my thoughts now is when I'm running, and when I'm running, I'm in a much better mental place to process those thoughts, so this training came at the perfect time. My period is going to start any moment. Throughout the next few months, I'm really going to try and run throughout PMS and the worst part of the cramp part of my period, because the marathon is on the day that my period's supposed to start, and if it stays starting on the same day, I'm going to have to run the marathon on a day one period. And I want to prepare for that. But I'm going to figure out how to mentally push through that and be okay running on a ton of leave. So hot. It's 85 degrees. So I'm taking this. They harmonize. I'm taking this one really slow. Giant bottle of water. Mile 1.2. Stop to walk for a second. I'm for real busy guys right now. I ran by it, someone opened the door and it was AC. So I bought a Gatorade to cool off. I still have a mile to go. It's too hot. I gotta run early in the morning. That was next level hot. I should have looked at the weather before I went outside. I don't know if you can see how freaking sweaty I am. I walked for at least half a mile of it and I only made it 3.5 miles. The watch though, really nice. I really liked it. It picked up on my heart rate and my pace really well. And I felt like I was low-key Inspector Gadget, just on my run If you know, you know. Okay, shower time. Cold enough. I need colder. Okay, so I got my AC in the window and it's helped so much. I was just way too hot, sweating through everything. But it's later in the night, wrapping up my very first week of full marathon training. I can't believe there's still 18 more weeks to come. It's gonna be really intense. I'm very sore. And if you feel so inclined, in the description box is the link to my fundraising page for the American Brain Tumor Association. I think it's gonna be really special and I'm really looking forward to seeing if we can reach the $3,000 goal. I would love for you to be a part of it. So yeah, here we go, baby. Let's get started. Let's do this. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up or share it with a friend or share the donation link with anybody, whatever you want. And I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye!